Hello. I have some carrot tops here. This is Witch Nikki, also known as Farmer Nikki, Farmer Witch Nikki. Now I'm going to look for some little spots. Here I've just taken the strawberry top off, and sometimes I just don't have time to go about gardening. But here you go, just lift the ground up a little bit and tuck that in there, and then see what comes up, because that's what happened over here with this flowering plant here. It was, I think it's strawberry or some kind of berries, but I don't know what. I'll know when it comes up. And look at this cute little flower peeking up right there. Isn't that cute? So okay, I have competition going on here with the lawnmower people across the street, but they got to get their stuff done. It's been raining, so looking around for a couple little spots where I could stick these little carrots. I think I'm gonna go for it here. Just kind of twist it a little bit, and then there you go. Now, the carrot's not going to grow back, but the leaves will. So I'm going to stick it in, and cover it up. Just pinch the soil around the tops of it, because I want to remember and come back to it in a couple of days. Now, when I was just interested in growing any kind of thing, I used to just put these in water and let them soak until the roots come. But they've already started getting a little bit of roots. Let's see. Does Bob Bass want me to put one in here? I think he does. He doesn't mind. Just open the earth. Just swivel your spoon. If you don't have a little spade, then swivel the spoon. Here's another good sized one. We'll just plop it down in there. Pinch the soil carefully around it. Okay. Now when the greens come up, you can put them in salad and stuff like that, or just eat them. They have kind of like an earthy taste, sort of like carrots, I hear. I just read about them actually. So I'm going to go ahead with it, because I've always kind of wondered. I never saw the carrot actually growing back. So, but I guess so it doesn't. But the greens come back, and they're nutritious. Look it up. I just searched our carrot tops edible. So we're gonna do a couple more right around here, since all they're gonna do is share with this. They call this a mother-in-law's plant, which is still surviving pretty well after I took it out of the shell, rearranged it. So you want the tops, about an inch, half an inch to half an inch, or whatever. Leave enough there. Just push it down in the ground a little bit. Push the soil. That will manage. I have to push it over a little bit. I have one more. Where's that little guy gonna go? There's a little bit of room over here. But this is a chrysanthemum Ginger got some time ago, or I did, I don't know. Okay. Sorry. All right. Where's my, call it a little mini shovel here. So, how is everybody doing? Yeah, leave me some comments and communicate with me. How you doing with your locked up situation? There we go. So, if it doesn't grow, you try again. Every time you cut a carrot, cut the tops off and put them in the ground. Really sorry about the noise over there. But I have to do what I gotta do. It's almost time to go over in the line again for school meals. They're still giving them, and we're going and supporting it because those ladies over there are really doing their best to make sure that school kids get a couple of nutritious meals. Crazy world that we're living in. I like to pick these back a little bit. They're just like clover of some kind. They have these little burrs, so I don't really like the burrs, but you could just pinch them back a little bit. Actually, when I was a kid, I'm still alive too, I used to peel open the little these little burrs. I don't know if you see them. I saw them over here. I got a couple over here. See that? They're like a little swirl, like round and round. And I used to just pull them apart and little seeds would pop out and I'd eat them. Me and the girls at school would just sit around and eat those little clover seeds. There's going to be some flowers there. These are doing nicely. Now this is where I put the strawberry top. It'll take time for that because the strawberry fruit will have to dry up, shrivel up, and die off, and then the seeds will eventually start growing. Now, here is a strawberry plant, so I'm looking at it, and I do see little white flowers. See that? So I'm thinking what I did show you over there was also strawberry plants. I'm still kind of waiting for these guys. I heard that you shouldn't plant strawberry plants with other kind of vegetable plants. I don't know why. The person who told me was from Latin country, I think. I don't know where. But she or he said that don't plant them with strawberries with other vegetables. So I'm not going to plant them with these. These are my tomatoes. And look here. Those are going to be little flowers that will bloom and turn into tomatoes right there. Good little plant. This is growing really good too. This is cilantro. You could just pick off a little sprig here and there. Kind of helps it. I'm not going to do it right now. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, there might be some either more leaves. Oh, I think I'm seeing very carefully. See that? I think that's going to be a flower too. So this is my zucchinis and they're doing pretty good. I had an accident with my planter here, and the wheel, not this wheel but right here, came off. So I put this little plastic jump rope around it so I could lift it up and drag it to and from and around. It's a challenge. Every day is a challenge. And are you gonna play the game, or you just gonna sit back and twiddle your thumbs and be bored? Either way, whatever you want to do is fine, but this is what I've been doing. And I have more out in the backyard too. I have more out in the backyard, and this is just my front yard. See, I had started all of this before everything. If I had known that we'd be having lockdown, I might have chosen vegetables or something. But that's okay. I got them going. Other things too. I think I have celery too, and I'm going to do the same thing. Where did I put my little shovel? Let's see. Oh, on the porch. Thank you. Here we go. Yep. Now, I'm going to look at this little guy here. Somehow this plant got lopped off right here. We still don't know what happened, but I left that stem with the roots down in the bottom inside the planter, and you see it's growing little babies from there. And this one is you know, if I try to move it, it's in the ground, so I think the roots have, you know, come out from the bottom of it. We had just been watching videos about that, showing sign that snails are getting over here, so we're gonna have to find some kind of cover for this in the nighttime. Ginger loves collecting the snails, and I kept trying to ask her to tell me, show me any kind of reason why we need to save the snails. Yumiko too is, don't kill the snails, don't kill the snails. Well, this is another strawberry. I'm covering up. I threw stuff out here. That's one way. Here's another one. I kind of just scrape it with my finger. There's nothing going on down here that frightens me about anything. So we have some possible strawberry plants coming up there. Well, I'm not saying go out and kill everything. This is hard times that we're going through here, but we need to figure out what snails are good for, and then kind of, you know, cohabitate with them. What we do is, that's why I take my plants inside, put them in the garage. Nighttime is dark time anyway, so it doesn't matter that they're in the garage all night in the dark. So anyways, this is kind of like, I think, time. The plant is time. I don't know if it's going to come back or not. I think it does. It will. So I just pick off the dry branches of it, and I look around for new growth, because anytime now I'm going to start having some new growth, I hope. But you kind of maybe want to cut it down to where when you don't see any more dry, when it starts to be a wet twig, branch, and you just want to keep going. You could use little pruning scissors to do that. Sorry, I'm jiggling around everything here. Little designs and stuff, these little decorations in here. Okay. Hard to do things with one hand. They put you down here for a second. Sorry about that. Hey, I do the best I can. This can go right here. I'll show you. What I was struggling with was this. I had put hanging on some of this branches. Now see, I just keep breaking off the old stuff, because it down below, this has come back several years in a row. But what has to happen sometimes is the old stuff needs to be cut or just broken away, and it'll come back. My blackberry plant in the backyard is doing really good, and it had been hacked all the way down to the ground. I almost couldn't see it anymore, but a couple little pieces. See? I'm not a professional. I just go out there and I observe things. And then I'm like, okay, struggling here. This is not working. This is not working. Okay, do something else. You know, little grass and stuff, they get overrun if you let them. But a little bit, you know, I just pinch it off here and there. Well, let's see this one. This isn't growing anything yet. We could put it right here and see. Sometimes succulents will surprise you and grow a little baby plant. Sometimes it takes a while, so just be patient. If they don't show any signs of rotting or anything like that, I'm not seeing anything in here. Like, let's see, here's one. Let's see, I don't really see any growth on it, but I'll just keep it there just for in case. Now, I think snails got to this because I'm seeing them disappearing, and I'm not seeing them just shrivel up. They're being eaten. You know, I'm pretty sure it's the damn snails. Sorry about the word, but, you know, that's what I'm telling you. Snails have got to go. At least move them. Remove them from one place. Put them somewhere else. Let them go somewhere else. There's plenty of other areas in your yard or garden. Even if you want to make an area that is snail friendly and somehow block it off or something and make a little like rocks, a little rock garden with some of their favorite kind of food. They love mint. I found out they love mint. They're loving our lemon and citrus tree leaves. Maybe you could put them in a compost and just let them do things in the compost too, because Ginger says so far they eat various vegetation here, and then like earthworms, when they poop it out, it goes back into the soil, and it's good what they do. But the worms, the earthworms, go through the soil and give it air and stuff like that down below. Snails, I just don't know. I just don't know. So I keep asking Ginger to look it up, look them up, and find out what the heck snails are good for, because they're starting to bug me with eating what we're trying to grow here. And I saw this lady on YouTube. I don't know the name, but anyways, she had like a huge big garden in her backyard, and I'd love to do that. But we have gophers to fight, snails to fight, and the dogs. Ruby is always getting into our stuff, and there's just so much going on there with that possibility. These are pumpkin seeds that have grown. I put this was a little wire container, like a basket for, I don't know, knickknacks or letters or anything that you wanted to use on a desk, and I hadn't been using it, so I put it out here. I need to find some kind of guard here, because look, my fingers go through, and if my fingers go through, snails will go through. But I've been putting it in the garage at night, so that helps protect it. Okay, well, that's Witch Nikki for now, and be kind and do good things. Keep doing stuff every day. Do something that will help you survive, or help you stay calm, or entertained. Play games with each other online, or real games, board games, coloring, have little coloring contests. We're all in this together, and just keep doing the best you can. All right. I love you. Till next time.